Hello everyone, this is M. Sandeep Kumar and I welcome you all to my YouTube channel Concepts of IIT Maths, where we will be learning concepts and its respective applications of all the chapters of mathematics that comes under IIT JEE mains and advanced syllabus. So our current running chapter is quadratic equations under theory of equations, and today's subtopic is equations that can be reducible to quadratic equations. So we have already completed the first part of this video and we are into the second part. So where we will be looking how to solve equations of the form x minus a whole power 2n plus x minus b whole power 2n is equal to a, and then a plus root b whole power x plus a minus root b whole power x is equal to a, where a square minus b is 1, and the third form. We are going to look into these three forms in today's video. So listen the video carefully, observe and watch it until the end so that you can have a perfect clarity in this concept. Well, so let us get into the video. Let us get into it. Let us see this form, the fourth form. Here are we in the fourth model, where equations are of the form x minus a whole power 2n plus x minus b whole power 2n is equal to a, where n is a natural number, a and b are most probably integers. So let us see how to solve it. In these kind of questions, we will take a new variable called y, which is equal to the average of x minus a and x minus b. That means x minus a plus x minus b whole divided by 2. So which means y is equal to x plus x is 2x minus of a plus b, and the common denominator can be separated to both. Then you will get y is equal to x minus of a plus b by 2. From this you can say that x is equal to y plus of a plus b by 2. So let us substitute this in our main equation. So if you substitute, what happens then? If you substitute x is equal to y plus of a plus b by 2 in place of x in either terms, you will get x means y plus of, so y plus of a plus b by 2 minus a whole power 2n plus, again x means y plus of a plus b by 2 minus b whole power 2n, it is equal to a. So solve these two. You will get y minus 2a plus a is minus a, and plus b whole by 2 whole power 2n, and here y as it is plus a as it is, b minus 2b is minus b by 2 whole power 2n is equal to a. Of course you can write this as y minus of a minus b by 2 whole power 2n, and this is as it is, y plus of a minus b by 2 whole power 2n equal to a. So from here we will use binomial expansions to expand LHS and then to find what is y, and using y we can find what is x. From here we will use binomial expansions. So to understand this model, let us take an example. Here is a model. Solve 6 minus x whole power 4 plus 8 minus x whole power 4 is equal to 16. So let us proceed as I have explained. I will take y is equal to the average of these two. That means average of 6 minus x and 8 minus x. Average means add them and divide by 2. So what do you get here then? Y is equal to 6 plus 8 is 14. Minus x is minus 2x. The common denominator can be separated, and then you will get y is equal to 7 minus x. From here you can find what is x. So take minus x left side, you will get plus x, 7 as it is, and take y right side, you get minus 5. So x is equal to 7 minus 5. Let me substitute in the main equation. So if you substitute this in your main equation, in place of x if you substitute 7 minus y, so what do you get? 6 minus of 7 minus y whole power 4 plus 8 minus of 7 minus y whole power 4 equal to 16. So expand this inside, you will get minus into minus plus y, and 6 minus 7 is minus 1 whole power 4 plus minus into minus is plus y, and 8 minus 7 is plus 1 whole power 4. So let us use binomial expansions. If you use binomial expansions, it will be easier to expand, or else you can also solve it like y minus 1 whole square. You can first take square and then you can again take square. So you can solve like that also, but it is easy if you take binomial expansions, and we have a direct formula in this. For this we have 2 times 4c naught into y power 4 plus 4c2 into y square plus 4c4 whole, that's it, is equal to 16. So in binomial theorem chapter, let us see how to get this. You can also go for a minus b whole square and you can solve it. Fine. So here 2 1s are 2 8s are. So 4c naught is 1 into y power 4 plus 4c2 is 4 into 3 divided by 2, that means 6y square plus 4c4 is again 1 is equal to 8. So take 8 left side, you will get y power 4 plus 6y square minus 7 equal to 0. Again let us take y square is equal to t. Let us take y square is equal to t. So then what happens? So let y square is equal to t, and then the equation becomes what? This is y square whole square, right? Y square whole square plus 6 into y square minus 7 equal to 0. So you can take y square as t, that means t square plus 6t minus 7 equal to 0. So you know how to factorize this. So factorize it, you will get t plus 7 into t minus 1 equal to 0. So therefore the values of t are from here minus 7 and from here 1. But actually t means y square. So y square is equal to minus 7 or 1. We know that square of any real number cannot be negative, right? So therefore y square cannot be taken as minus 7, and hence y square is equal to only plus 1. Y square is equal to plus 1. Therefore y is equal to square root of 1, that means plus or minus 1. Two possible values are there. But we are not here to find what is y. We actually need what is x. So at the starting we have taken y is equal to 6 minus x plus 8 minus x by 2. Do you remember this? Where y is equal to 7 minus x. So please substitute that. Y means actually 7 minus x. So therefore y means 7 minus x. It is equal to plus 1, or 7 minus x is equal to minus 1. So from here you will get x is equal to 6, or from here you will get x is equal to 8. Therefore the two possible values for this question, the two solutions for this question is 6, 8. So there are two real solutions for this particular equation. It is 6, 8. Therefore x is equal to 6 or 8. So this is how we can solve an example from model 4. Now let us see the next model. It is model number 5. Here we are in the model number 5, where equations are of this form containing surds. A surd power x plus another surd power x equal to a, where the product of these two surds, a plus b into a minus b, that means the product of these two surds is a square minus b, which is equal to 1. If that is the case, if the product of these two surds is equal to 1, here is the method of solving it. Of course a square minus b is nothing but a plus root b into a minus root b, right? From here we can say that a minus root b is equal to 1 divided by a plus root b. And we will substitute this in the main equation. So the main equation becomes this. The first one doesn't change. In place of a minus root b, from here I will write 1 by a plus root b. And the power x will be given to the numerator and also to the denominator, which is equal to a. We know that 1 power x is nothing but 1. So I will take let a plus root b whole power x is equal to some t. Then what happens to this equation? It becomes t plus 1 by t equal to a. So this again can be converted into quadratic equation, and then we can find the value of t, and using those values we can find the values of x. So to understand this model, let us get into the example. So here is our example. We are supposed to find the value of x, where this is 15 plus 4 root 14 whole power x plus 15 minus 4 root 14 whole power x equal to 30. So first let us check whether the product of these two surds is equal to 1 or not. So that means 15 plus 4 root 14 into 15 minus 4 root 14. So if I multiply these two using a minus b, I mean a plus b into a minus b formula, we will get a square minus b square. 15 square is 225 minus 4 square is 16 and root 14 square is 14. So 225 minus 16 14 is 224, which is clearly equal to 1. So therefore the product of these two sets, that means 15 plus 4 root 14 into 15 minus 4 root 14 is equal to 1. So from this can I write that 15 minus 4 root 14 equal to 1 divided by 15 plus 4 root 14. Clearly 15 minus 4 root 14 is equal to 1 divided by 15 plus 4 root 14. So I will substitute this in the main equation. So in the first equation, so the first term is as it is, 15 plus 4 root 14 whole power x. The first equation is written as, the first term is as it is. In place of 15 minus 4 root 14, I will write this. What is it? 1 divided by 15 plus 4 root 14. Power x can be separated to the numerator and also to the denominator. It is equal to 30. Here I am going to take this entire term as t. So I'll erase it. So what is it? We will take 15 plus 4 root 14 power x as t. So let 15 plus 4 root 14 whole power x is equal to t. So then what happens to this equation? It becomes t plus 1 power x is 1 only. 1 power x is 1 only. By this is also t is equal to 30. So if you take the common denominator and then if you cross multiply, t into t is t square plus 1 whole divided by t equal to 30. So cross multiply t square plus 1 is equal to 30t and take it left side. T square minus 30t plus 1 equal to 0 is a quadratic equation. Now let us find the value of t using quadratic formula, because we cannot split the middle terms here. So let us use quadratic formula. So t is equal to minus b plus or minus root over b square minus 4ac whole divided by 2a. I have used quadratic formula. So t is equal to minus b means minus of minus 30, where a is coefficient of t square. That means a is 1, b is minus 30 and c is 1. Okay, substitute those values. Minus b means minus of minus 30, that means plus 30, and then b square, that means minus 30 whole square, minus 4 into a is 1 and c is also 1 whole divided by 2 times again a is 1. So it is equal to 30 plus or minus under root, this is 900 minus 4, which means 896 whole divided by 2. So prime factor is 896. Prime factor is 896. And you can write this as 64 times 14. So 30 plus or minus under root. 896 is 64 times 14 if you prime factorize it. So then separate the square roots. So what do you get? If you separate the square roots, you will get 30 plus or minus under root 64 is 8 and then root 14 whole divided by 2. Now the common denominator can be separated, where you will get 15 plus or minus 4 root 14. So therefore I have got t is equal to, the value of t. Therefore t is equal to 15 plus or minus 4 root 14. But actually t means 15 plus 4 root 14 whole power x. So in the first case I will take it as okay, first let me write it. So therefore this can be written as 15 plus 4 root 14, or this can be written as 15 minus 4 root 14, right? So let us write both the cases. So in case 1, this is taken as 15 plus 4 root 14, and in case 2, 15 plus 4 root 14 whole power x is equal to 15 minus 4 root 14. Here clearly the bases are equal, therefore the powers are also equal. So which means you'll get x is equal to 1. And 15 plus 4 root 14 whole power x is equal to, right side is actually 1 divided by 15 plus 4 root 14. When we started solving the problem, there you can find it. In starting of the solution you can find this. So therefore 15 plus 4 root 14 whole power x can be written as 15 plus 4 root 14 14 whole power minus 1. So again the bases are equal. Therefore the powers are also equal, which means x is equal to minus 1. Therefore the two solutions of this particular question is x is equal to plus or minus 1. X is equal to plus 1 comma minus 1. So for this question the answer is x is equal to plus 1 and minus 1. So let us look into one more model in today's video, which is very easy. Of course you can easily encounter, and you have already seen that model in model 4. Let us see that. Here is our sixth model, which is very easy model. The equations of the form a into x power 2n plus b into x power n plus c equal to 0, where a, b, c are coefficients that are real numbers and a is not equal to 0. So, and moreover n is a natural number. Okay. So in these kind of models we will take x power n is equal to t. Then what happens to the equation? A into, this is x power, it is a into x power n whole square plus b into x power n plus c equal to 0, right? We can take x power n as t. You will get at square plus bt plus c equal to 0. So this is a quadratic equation in terms of t. You can factorize it and you can find the values of t, right? So let us get into an example, easier example itself to understand this model. Here is a question. 2 into x power 4 minus 5x square plus 2 equal to 0. We are supposed to find the solutions of this biquadratic equation. So here we have a facility of taking x square is equal to 2. I mean x square is equal to t. But before that I can write it as 2 times x square whole square minus 5 into x square plus 2 equal to 0. Now you can take x square equal to t. So then what happens to the equation? 2 into t square minus 5 into t plus 2 equal to 0. And you know how to factorize this. This is a quadratic equation. Factorize it. You will get 2t minus 1 into t minus 2 equal to 0. So therefore from here t will be equal to 1 by 2 and from here t will be equal to 2. But actually t means x square. So x square is equal to 1 by 2 or x square is equal to 2. So from here x is equal to, if you take square right side it will become root. So plus or minus 1 by root 2, and from here x is equal to plus or minus root 2. Therefore the four different roots of this biquadratic equation, x is equal to root 2 comma minus root 2 comma 1 by root 2 comma minus 1 by root 2. So these are the four different solutions of this given biquadratic equation. So totally we have seen 6 models in this concept, reducing the given equations into quadratic equations and then finding the solutions. So I hope you have understood this concept, where we have done the examples also. So if you have understood this, please like the video, share it, subscribe it, and don't forget to hit the bell icon, and most importantly refer your friends, ask them to subscribe, refer our channel. Thank you dear students. We'll continue in next class with next video.